last visit to Connecticut Style, Vishwa Prakash made us laugh. He taught us about the healing power of humor and laughter through laughter yoga and how laughter yoga can help to diminish the stress in our lives. Well, Vishwa is back today to talk about his book, Who Stole My Soul. The book focuses on his journey of understanding true happiness and discovering his inner calling and soul. And so we want to welcome back Vishwa, who is a dear friend of Connecticut Style.
Hello, Desiree. Super to be back.
Of course, I laugh when I talk to Vishwa. Now, we're talking about this interesting, gorgeous book of yours. You know, what was the inspiration behind the title, Who Stole My Soul?
Really, my own personal experiences, because I realized that I'd enjoyed a lot of material success in what I do. I'm a textile designer by profession. But whatever I did, I wasn't reaching out and touching my soul. So something happened in my life, and once I got into the laughter yoga, I realized I was a healer, and I was healing people. That was so touching, that experience. There is a quote from Cicero, the Roman magistrate, that says that the diseases of the soul are more numerous and more powerful than the diseases of the body. And the recent wave has a lot about this mind and body and spirit connection.
Tell us a little bit about the book, though, Who Stole My Soul. Give us a summary. I mean, if I picked up the book, what is it? What kind of promises does it hold for me?
It holds the promise of really changing your life. Everything, I believe, happens for a reason, and if you do handle the book, go through its pages, it's very pictorial, very nicely put, and it's a book on practical spirituality.
You have a dialogue, though. You have a dialogue with the devil. How did that come to you? So I laugh again. How did you come up with this idea?
No. The dialogue really is a literary device I have used to bounce back my own darkest self, to bounce back my doubts. So the devil really is asking me my very darkest questions. Why are you this way? And surely there's something you have to gain in this sort of thing. If there is an ego, there is an alter ego. And this conversational style makes for witty reading, easy reading, because a lot of stuff on spirituality these days can be pretty heavy.
Big time.
Yes.
Can we talk about the different levels of happiness? Because you have different levels of happiness, right?
Oh, most certainly.
Explain them.
I would say that for most of us, Desiree, happiness is satisfying our needs. Okay. And if you look at needs, the psychologists would tell you about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We start with our bodily needs, and then we rise above that into our emotional needs, safety and security, and acceptance and love and community. At the apex of the pyramid really is self-actualization.
Which is what?
Which is drawing out, living your dream in some way. If you have actualized in your lifetime your dream, that perhaps is the motive that is the highest as a need, if it springs to us. But if you relate the needs to the happiness, the father of modern psychology, positive psychology, Dr. Martin Seligman, says that most of us don't rise above really the happiness of hedonism, that is the maximum sensory experience, eating what there is, and sex, and satisfying the body, satisfying the senses. But I think there's a happiness that exceeds that happiness, and that happiness really is a creative outlet. If you have a hobby, if you have an interest, and in some way, if you were to bring that out, that is a kind of self-actualization.
Where can viewers find the book again, Vishwa?
The book can be, the best place really is Amazon, and it is available all over Connecticut, in Borders, in Barnes & Noble, and leading bookstores in the country.
And as you were talking, Vishwa, for folks that are listening, it's whostole-my-soul.com. It was on the very bottom of your name, but whostole-my-soul.com. And if you go there, folks, you can find out where you can find Vishwa Prakash at his latest book signings. Vishwa Prakash, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Desiree.
Shall we laugh it out, Vishwa?
That's easy.
No.